You are now tuned into GrindToShineRadio.com, giving you 24/7 hip-hop and R&B. 24/7 hip-hop and R&B. The streets are listening.
Like it's just a thing of experience and living. Living in life is the best teacher out there, period. You're like, that's why I say, like, and it's not, and I'm hoping that you're not taking this the wrong way. Like when I say that you just, like, you're young and you ain't seen shit, but I mean, I'm being honest. The shit you seeing now is not nothing. The shit you seeing right now, you haven't even got out of high school yet. Think about that.
I get what you're saying.
So you have people. Listen, you have people. Here's the thing.
I know, but I'm saying
you have people that's literally holding your hand all the way up through your life. No, you say this. You say this. You say no, you don't, and you don't realize how good you got it. And I said the same shit. No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, ain't nothing she can say that's gonna save you on what I'm about to.
No, because you're kind of making a generalized statement.
I'm gonna kill you out with this because this is fact. This ain't a generalized statement. This is a fucking fact. It's a fucking fact right here.
No,
you may not have a friend, or so you may not have a lot of friends, but you know what? You got a school you can go talk to. They got counselors in the damn school. They ain't got to be your damn friends, but you got people you can always talk to. Somebody you can always talk to. When you graduate and you leave that damn school, ain't no counselor.
They go pay for it.
Ain't no motherfucking. You can try to pay for a therapist, and at the end of the day, he's there for a check, so he don't really give two shits anyway. He gonna sit there and tell you whatever the fuck you want here. Oh, you be all right. Here, take some painkillers, take some shit that's gonna help you go sleep through your day, or some shit that's gonna mellow you out so you don't think about it as much. Why do you think when a lot of the people that didn't smoke weed in high school and that said, "Oh, I don't fuck with weed," why do you think that motherfuckers when they get older, they start getting on all these different drugs? Because it's not a thing of them thinking that the drugs is cool. The drugs and shit suppress all the bullshit that they go through in everyday life, to where you can sit there and I know myself. When I was smoking real heavy, I could be dealing with everything. Have baby mama in my phone going off. I'm losing contracts. I ain't getting booked like I wanted to. All that shit. I could go through all that shit. But as soon as I hit that right blunt, hit some weed or something, I ain't give a fuck. Shit. You still arguing? Ah, bitch. Hell, manager getting on my nerves. Nigga, fuck you. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck because it's my mind and my everything, my emotions was so suppressed when I was high. All I cared about was just being high and not even dealing with the bullshit. Blocking out the bullshit. So when you get, like right now, you don't have to have all that shit because at the end of the day, just as much as you say you don't have nobody to go run to, you got somebody. You got somebody.
I got mine.
And even right now, and really everybody has somebody until their parents die.
And that's one thing you don't know about my situation. My mama right now is fighting for her life. She has stage 4 breast cancer, and we don't know when she gonna make it. We don't know if she gonna make it.
It's a sad case. I'm not saying that that's not a thing, but at the end of the day, try dealing with that when you're an adult and you have nobody to run.
Or try dealing with that. I'm in the most as a teenager, I'm in the most critical time of my life right now. How is that? This is the most critical time of my life right now. This is where my brain is developing the most. This is where my brain is going through changes. This is the most critical time of my life. Y'all can say 21 all you want to, but this is the age of something critical or something traumatic happens to me. It's going to hurt me the most.
You know what they call it? You know what they call it?
What?
The fucking pre-storm. That's the little shower. That's like when it starts sprinkling and it starts clouding up. That's all that is.
But the pre-storm affects the storm afterwards. So it's what I get the dose of at first.
And
it's going to affect how I'm going to be after.
And it's on you to flip that situation into something different.
Exactly. So it's my storm now that matter. I mean, I get what y'all. I know what I'm going through right now is not going to be the same when I get when I get older.
The shit gets worse.
I was about to say, but you also got to think about if you were an adult. You had bills. You had your own. Not.
Girl,
listen.
No, listen. Because you still got that other person there. You don't realize just by a person being alive and somebody that you can call, which you don't understand that right there is it's a support staff.
No, and honestly, that's the most realest thing that I'm hearing right now. I'm not saying only because say she were, you feel me, that's what that was to happen. But you're grown now. You have your bills. You have to be. Oh, listen. You have to be at work because if you don't go to work, you get fired. You can't pay your bills, and all that starts falling on you. Plus, that stuff starts falling on you.
Okay, but hold on. But guess what? So I'm real transparent and real right now. So my mom's hospital bills, they just came up to $100,000 in hospital bills. Her insurance only took off $30,000. $75,000 is left to me and my. If something happens to us, that's up to us to pay off. That's up to us to take off the responsibility. So what me being grown has nothing to do with that. Because if my mama, if my mama dies right now, that responsibility is on me and my sister and my brother. What do you mean? That responsibility is on me.
Hold on, but you have that. And then you have to get up and go to school. But what I'm saying, hold on,
exactly. I got college next year.
Hold on, but listen. Once you go to college, first of all, it's gonna be 100,000 times worse because college work is nothing like high school work. You got to
forgetting I'm in AP classes and stuff. I got it.
AP ain't shit. AP ain't shit.
No,
AP ain't shit.
Hold on. Listen. AP ain't shit. From somebody who took it.
No. I've had AP classes before.
Hold on, listen. Take it from somebody who took AP classes and then went to college. I did go to college. I didn't even get offended like you see where I am right now. He's making a valid point by saying you have your problems as a teenager, but think about having to take care of your life, your own life, and then having to take care of somebody else's life. And if all of that happens and you have to take all of that, you still have to take care of you too.
I got another question for you too.
Like, as of right now, you're young and you still have your granny and all I'm going to be. Y'all can go live with them and y'all can figure that out. But think about when you get into your own place, you have to pay your own rent and go to school and have a job to pay the rent. And then I'm saying that's part of being an adult. That's part of being an adult. No, wait. You're missing the point. You're actually missing it this time. What he's saying is, as of right now, you don't have the adult part. You literally only have the part of making sure that your mom is good. That's really the kind of part you have right now. Yes, you have your own struggles as a teenager, but they're literally going to get 1,000,000 times worse when you get into adulthood and literally have to take care of you and everybody else.
And but
I'm saying so right now, I'm not an adult, so that does not dismiss my problem. Just because it gets worse does not mean it dismisses.
No. We're not. You're missing the point again.
No,
we're not. Hold on.
We're not saying
no. We're not saying it dismisses it. But what we're saying is the struggle you're going through now. You literally have not lived through the struggle as an adult to say this is horrible. When you get into an adult, that's when it's going to start messing with you. It makes you want to do things like go take drugs or just give up in life.
And start doing drugs. I get that.
But listen, hold on. I got a question for you. I got a question for you. You said that we're gonna go to a break right after she answers this question. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish up what I'm gonna say. You have brothers, right?
I have a little brother.
You got a little brother. You got an older sister.
Yep, that's it.
And it's you.
Yep.
How many years apart are y'all?
On a couple, me and Sydney are 2, and me and Savon are 4.
Okay. Now look at my situation. My brothers were grown-ass men before I was even born. Me and my brothers are, even the middle brother, we're a whole 20-something years apart.
Dang, how old are your parents?
No, my dad, we got the same dad, different mom. But now here's the thing. And even with my little brother, I know what it's like to have a parent that you don't know whether they're gonna wake up in the morning or not. My dad is the same situation. I have a little brother now. Same situation. I didn't find out I had a little brother until earlier this year for sure. But we're 20 years apart. We're 20-something years apart. Something happens to my dad, that becomes almost my child. My daughter and my little brother, the exact same age. Exact same age. Now listen, when you have brothers and sisters that are closer knit like that, y'all talk to each other every day. I haven't talked to my oldest brother since the accident that happened with my dad. Where was he at? He wasn't even here. My middle brother, we see each other a little bit more than my older brother, but I ain't talked to that nigga in, we may talk once a week, if that, maybe every 2 weeks. That age difference right there, it isolates us to where the shit that I go through, I can't concern them with my problems because they're grown men. They got their own problems. They got the family. They got houses to take care of and everything. They both got kids and everything. I've got my kid. I got my shit going on. I'm in my own situation as an adult. So I can't concern them with what I got going on. So you gonna have that support staff. You're still gonna have some type of support staff because you are always gonna be closer with your brothers and your sisters and everything. And the same thing with me. I know they're always there when I need them. If I need to get in touch with them, I can get in touch with them. So I'm not saying like, oh, we just don't fuck with each other, nothing like that. It's not the case. But what I'm saying is, when I said there's always going to be somebody there that's going to be able to tell you everything will be all right. We'll figure this out. Somebody will be there to tell you that this will be okay, unless something happens to your brother, your sister, or your granny. Now, here's the thing: when you get older, and your sister's older, she's gonna have her own thing going on. You're not gonna hear from her every day. You're not gonna hear from your little brother every day. Let's say your granny has not saying anything like that, not wishing anything like that, but let's say eventually everybody got died. She passes away. Then it's Shelby, by Shelby's self, dealing with Shelby's problems. Now, you said you brought up the whole $75,000 thing. My dad, he's got, you don't even know, you don't even want, it's six-figure range. Six-figure range. My brother's is older. He's gonna die in debt. My dad's gonna die in debt. There's no way, unless something magically just happens right now to where I can take my whole family out of debt, whatever, he's gonna die in debt. That debt comes to me and my 3 other brothers. Them 2 niggas, they're not gonna be working forever. One of my older brothers, this nigga's damn near almost ready to retire here in another 10, 15 years. The other brother, he probably got 20-something years before he retires. They're going to have their own shit going on to where they're not going to be able to sit there and take those heavy-ass blunt payments. Hello? It's me and my brother/son that I'm going to be raising.
Right.
So, just because you say, oh, I don't have nobody.
No, I'm not saying
You
I
have
don't
somebody.
have.
You have somebody. You have somebody
nobody.
to. No, but what I'm saying is, the problems you have somebody that you can go talk to about them. Somebody that's going to be able to comfort you. In high school, there's a counselor. Even in college, you got somebody that they got some type of support group on the campus that's going to be able to comfort you. But when you grow up and you're dealing with work and you're dealing with just average everyday life, there's not a counselor there. Unless you're going to pay a psychiatrist to go talk to them every so often. And that's another bill that you're throwing in the fire. So it's a thing of, when we say, oh, 18, you going through some shit, you haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen all my battles yet. He hasn't seen all his battles yet. She hasn't seen all her battles yet. He hasn't seen she hasn't seen all hers.
I think the thing is,
we're not going to see all of our. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what helps
you have
comfort
no
things.
idea.
You don't know how many you have. You don't know how many you have right now, though, and that's
I know. I know, but I'm
this.
saying that support stops. Like, but
When
the
it does.
only
But exactly,
thing is
but
because
what you-
I got those extra people.
But that's
just
what I'm
that
saying.
support is just
But
gonna stop.
but when that support stops,
But that's life. So I'm like,
hold on. You're saying that's life now.
No, I'm saying I know it's gonna have to happen to me. Like I'm not
And even when you're
blindsided.
no, and even when you're prepared for it, you're not prepared for it. Here's why I say
No, I'm
that.
not saying I'm prepared. I just know it's gonna hit. I know it's gonna hit. Like what? Like I'm not like. Why I'm saying this is because there's not been a lot of good. So I'm not. When bad happens, I'm not sitting here like, oh my gosh, it's bad. The only thing that's gonna ever surprise me is death. And seriously, if God took my mom away from me, that is the only thing that could for real like take me out. Nothing else surprised me. We done been through dirt poor where we didn't know when the bills was gonna get paid, when we should have been on the street, and literally God was the only way paying the bills.
Yeah.
I was freaking 4 years old. I remember this day like I don't even know how. My daddy told me, we went up to his house and I said, is this whatever my dad's name is? And he said, no, he's not here. We went out the car. They was like, that's your dad right there. His family, you know what my granny said to me, to my mama when I was born? She said she's too pretty to be my grandchild. I was suicidal at 11 years old. 11. Y'all can say all y'all want to. Life ain't gonna surprise me. I done been through a lot. I've been through enough to know life is gonna hit. I done been through it. There ain't been too many good days. Ain't been too many happy days. Yeah, families, that's all we got. My mama's all we got. Shoot, family, we got a big family, but my family bullied us like a mug, talk trash about us. Y'all might think y'all know. I done been through enough. Life is just gonna hit, and that's not gonna take me out either. I'm determined that I'm gonna make it. I'm determined I'm gonna be great. I don't care how life hits me. I don't care how it comes at me. I don't care if I'm gotta be in it by myself. If it's just me and God, I'm still gonna get through it. So I don't care how it comes. I don't care how strong it comes. I done been through too much to say I ain't gonna be able to get through it.
Yeah, right. Like I said, it's like I said, it's not us trying to come down on you. It's more so us letting you know that, like I said, it's and I see the problem going on with a lot of young people, especially. And when I say young people, I'm talking about the people that are in high school right now, 18 and under. With a lot of you all, the pressure has changed. The pressures that y'all deal with ain't even the pressures that we dealt with. So it's a thing of now. High school and everything is rough. It's rough on y'all. College is rough.
Do you know how hard it is to get in nowadays?
All of it. All yeah. And here's one of the problems with dealing with all those different situations and stuff. It doesn't get easier. So that's why nowadays a lot of kids, they don't have a two-parent household. I was fortunate enough to have a two-parent household. But not every kid is fortunate enough to have a two-parent household, and it's now worse than how it was when I was growing up. Now the parents are a lot younger. It's common for me to have a 2-year-old now. It's now at my age, looking for a person that doesn't have a kid is slim to none now, and it's even worse, and it's getting worse.
You know how many people I'm in school with that are pregnant?
I think the biggest problem with all of with just everything in society right now, especially in the black community, black folks, we've done had so many just so much gets thrown at us. But as black folks, you can go all the way back to the slave days. We've always taught to suck that shit up and keep on going. Suck the shit up, keep going. Because in the thing, and we all say it, we done said at this table. 2 words, it's life. But we